In this footage, an old man was having a smoke break and came within inches of death when a drunk driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Does this highly unnerving TikTok video actually manage to capture some sort of paranormal entity on camera? It's tough to say, but the video is certainly creepy. What did you make of it all? Be sure to let us know in the comments. According to the uploader, this video was filmed around 5:30 in the morning while using a scale to check their weight. As soon as they did, something creepy happened. She says that her brother told her that her reflection in the mirror did not move, which caused her to be understandably scared. She said that she didn't believe him at first, but was shocked to see the video evidence proving it. Does this disturbing TikTok video prove the existence of ghosts? Take a look as this man goes outside with a pan full of boiling water and throws it into the air where he suspects a ghost is wandering. It's truly creepy stuff. It makes you wonder just how alone we actually are in this world. This eerie video shows a terrifying looking woman walking up to this camera, complete with an eerie, permanent smile on her face. Who is this woman, and why does her face look so utterly horrifying? It turns out that it was actually just a super realistic mask, but for some reason, that doesn't make it any less terrifying. In this video, two best friends were home alone together and decided to play around with a brand new drone when something incredibly eerie happened. Take a look and see for yourself.
ったっつって。え？あっ！
どうした？どうした？
え？
何？
あるじゃん。
They said in an interview that they believed that the apparition was a friend who had passed away a few years before. A home surveillance video recorded on August 28th of 2022 shows a woman walking outside to her backyard to fold up some towels, when suddenly, something incredibly strange can be seen in the door and in the fence, if you look closely enough. To this day, nobody is exactly sure what was captured on camera here, but it's quite creepy, to say the least. This unsettling video shows a couple's Ring camera capturing their possessed doll walking around the house in the middle of the night, watching them sleep. Allegedly, the doll previously belonged to an old relative. In this video, a woman is alone when her dogs suddenly start acting strangely. It was only after looking back at the footage that she realized the reason why her dogs acted this way. The footage left her disturbed. Laura Combs documents strange activities in her house, and it was just recently that she caught something that she can't make sense of. This is the video in question. Strangely, around the same time her dogs began to act up, a creepy figure appears in her backyard. The figure moves in an inhuman way. Laura believes that it may be a supernatural entity, considering all that has happened in and around her house, as well as the strange behavior by her dogs. Could it be that Laura's dogs can actually sense these creatures, even outside? Or is there another explanation for this strange occurrence? Take a look as this giant avalanche takes out a road, while civilians scatter in terror in an attempt to make it to safety. During a storm in China, a driver recorded something outrageously strange in the sky. Whatever it is, it disappeared behind a building, and huge flames appeared from out of nowhere. Then you can see something fly away from the left side of the building. The event was recorded from different angles, which just makes it even creepier.
看，我又录着了！我操！这个，
雷电那样的都着火了，这是。
在哪找着的？哎呦我录上了。
This GoPro footage shows two dirt bikers on a remote path in a dense forest. Throughout the course of the video, the bikes can be seen going at extreme speeds, but doing this would prove to become nearly fatal, as one of the two bikers continues on the path, they were unexpectedly met with a steel cable strung across 2 trees at a perfect neck level for bikers. With enough speed, this trap could easily take someone's life if the cable struck the throat. Luckily, the biker in front noticed it and reacted quick enough to avoid it entirely. Allegedly, the bikers debated whether or not to stay and wait for the person who set up the trap to come back, but eventually deciding not to. Nobody is sure who was responsible for this. In this video, posted on January 10th of 2022, a man sees his friend get hit by an avalanche. The man quickly rushes over to help and desperately tries to get him out of the snow. His friend was completely crushed by the snow, unable to breathe. Thankfully, the man manages to get his face out of the snow just in time, saving his life. The man made a full recovery. Take a look at this video in which a fisherman whacks the other fisherman right behind him, causing his hat to fall into the water. It's just a good thing it didn't go any lower and hit the guy right in the face, or he could have lost an eye. In this video, a biker heard a scream and turned on his camera. He noticed a woman quickly approaching him with a man following close behind her. The man was clearly harassing her, and it's here that the biker confronts the man and tells him to back off.
Police, man.
Wait. What happened? Stop.
Help me.
Stop. Mate, no hands. She's my girlfriend, okay, mate?
No hands.
Okay, mate? Please, pass through. You can go, okay? Go!
Okay.
He lies to the man and claims that the woman is his girlfriend. Upon hearing this, the man backs off and leaves the woman alone.
I'm here, I'm safe.
Yeah, you're safe, everything fine. Where are you going?
I'm going home. I was just going from the bus station.
I can bring you home if you want it.
Oh my god, please,
Yeah?
thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
don't worry, everything fine.
Yeah,
Cool. Just
Okay.
don't worry, just...
Okay.
Okay, breathe. Everything fine, yeah?
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
Oh my god, your hand's so shaky. Don't worry.
The woman is obviously quite grateful for the biker's help, and he offers to take her home. After getting her address, he assures her that everything is going to be okay and drives her home. In February of 2013, a couple of Northern Oregon residents filed reports of strange noises coming from a nearby forest. The noises were described as sounding like eerie laughter that was loud to the point of echoing throughout the area. One of the residents heard the sounds and went outside to the area where they seemed to be coming from and started to record. Some people think that the noises are being made by foxes or coyotes, while others are not convinced. What do you think? A huge catastrophe occurred at this gas station when this person's vehicle erupted into flames. this video from Ohio shows a driver passing by this gas station, only to see a car on fire. What could have happened to cause this? Look at this video where two men are scrambling to put out this fire that started in the hood of their car. Thankfully, after some trial and error, they managed to put it out and everybody was safe in the end. Was driving in Orlando, Florida, when a man ran across the road and dropped something in front of him. Luckily, Agus was able to stop just in the nick of time. The man retrieved his item, and that is when Agus noticed that he was wearing a ski mask. As soon as the man ran across the street, Agus saw two other men chase after him. What do you think was going on here? This sad video shows the moment in which this elderly woman fell down an escalator in what appears to be a shopping mall. Thankfully, though, she ended up getting rescued by a security officer in just 7 seconds. This is proof that not all heroes wear capes. Take a look at this video of heroes helping as a lady accidentally gets on a subway escalator with a wheelchair, which ends poorly. Your faith in humanity will be restored after watching this video of a man saving a woman in a wheelchair from falling down an escalator. What a good soul. This video shows an escalator accident happening in the middle of this extremely busy shopping center. Luckily, the individuals were soon rescued by operators with no major injuries. The escalator was later closed down for maintenance. This extremely drunk driver was caught on video causing quite a big car crash.
Okay. All right.
This disturbing video just goes to show you that elevators are incredibly dangerous, and accidents with them can occur more frequently than we would like to think. Oban was driving with his girlfriend in Bismarck, North Dakota, when they noticed a man in the road. Jalen had assumed that the man was just jaywalking, but then he realized that the guy was actually coming towards his car. Jalen swerved around him before slamming his foot on the gas pedal to avoid that weirdo. This scary video shows a drunk driver driving around in the middle of the day, posing a danger to everyone around him.
No, ya no va a poder.
Que venga mi papá.
No, mami, te va a matar ese pendejo.
Venga mi papá.
No, bebé, de tu papá no. Háblale a un tránsito. Bebé, cuidado.
No, Nacho. Nacho, hey. ven rápido aquí a Solares, güey. Me chocó un pendejo y se me está pelando.
Se está matando ese pendejo.
Se quiere pelar el pendejo.
Por los sushis, ven por favor.
Por los sushis, ven, güey.
Thankfully, though, it appears that everyone was okay and nobody was injured as the result of his driving. Lisa runs a YouTube channel called Asleep 5 Decades, where she documents her life living inside a van. She travels across all of North America, recording and uploading her daily adventures as she travels along. The videos are vlog style in format, showing off various different places that she visits on her journey. However, in February of 2022, something rather strange was uploaded. She was sleeping in her van when she woke up to the sound of knocking coming right next to her ear at 4:40 in the morning. Someone was outside. Lisa sat there in total shock, not sure what to do. Another knock came, and this time she uttered a confused "hello," but didn't get any response. Then, complete silence for the next 15 minutes, but she eventually heard footsteps coming back. So she grabbed her camera to film.
Somebody's back here again. I hear footprints. Hello? How can I help you? It's 4:30 in the morning. I don't feel safe. Who are you?
She quietly snuck to the front of her van to look outside. In the distance, there was some headlights. The car backs away, so she turns the camera to herself and starts explaining what's happening. A few minutes into this, she hears even more noises. Footsteps.
I hear footprints. Hear that? Yeah, somebody was just here again 3 times now. The 3rd time I looked out, they were walking on foot. I seen them walking and they hid behind the big tree there. And then they went to a car, the same car that was here earlier. Well, that was back, and then it backed away and left again. 3 times in one night. This time, they didn't knock though. They were just walking around. I could hear them walking around the van.
When it got lighter outside later in the day, she got out of her van and found footprints all around it.
So I come out this morning and you can see footprints. Look at this one. This is mine. I'll show you. There's mine. See? They were actually... There's some more. Look at that. They came here. They were standing here, as you can see.
What do you think this creepy person, or persons, was trying to do? Stay tuned for our #1 pick that will shock you. Farq was driving on a country road and a Jeep in front of him was third in line to make a right turn at the next stop. The Tesla up at the front drove away. Then it was their turn. The second driver in the line stayed put. The Jeep driver was watching cross traffic to the left and failed to notice that the car in front of him hadn't moved as he rolled forward and crashed into the back of it. Farq pulled over to see if they needed his Tesla cam video, but the Jeep driver admitted fault right away. Thanks for watching. Stay vigilant, friends.